Hello, everybody. My name is Sasha, and today I'm going to review a horror movie that I really, really liked. And this movie is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Now, I will say there are a lot of scary movies I like, but this one is the one for today. Now, what is this movie about? Well, in my own words, I'm going to try to put it in my own words the best I can. Based off of the books by Alvin Schwartz. This has all three in one. I love them. Based on the books by Alvin Schwartz, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. The movie is about a group of friends that go to this house, and they weren't supposed to. It was locked up and boarded up tight. But not tight enough, because let's just say one of them was good at picking locks. Now, anyway, also, they break into that house, basically, and one of them decides to steal a book, and it was a book of scary stories, which was from this girl who lived there, who was part of that family, that pretty much put the town on the map. And anyway, that girl that girl whose book that was, apparently she was a witch, according to everybody in town and her family, and they erased every single picture of her from every photo, every picture, everything. They erased her, like because they thought she was a witch, because they thought she was different. I don't like witch concepts much, honestly. I don't like it too much. So yeah, like I don't like the Crucible. I don't like the book. I don't like the movie. I hate the Crucible. Crucible was not good. It was terrible, my opinion. But anyway, scary stories. She finds the book. She takes it home with her, and then she realizes it was a big mistake because people are dying. Like there was this one guy who was a bully. Apparently, he went missing because his story was told, and his story was Harold the Scarecrow. Harold from Scary Stories 3, More Tales to Chill Your Bones. And then she had a friend named Augie who went missing, or who's just gone, like off the face of the earth. And his story was the Big Toe. So yeah, it was a big mistake. She took the book, and then one time she tried to return it, like she gave it back. But then, you know, uh, it just came back to her house, unfortunately. like the Babadook, almost. It's like the Babadook. I love Babadook, good movie. But yeah, so she can't return the book, so technically everybody's in danger. Yeah. Now, scary stories to tell in the dark. What exactly did I think? Like, what did I like? I like that the monsters in the movie, they look exactly like the Stephen Gamel artwork. They look exactly like Stephen Gamel's artwork from the books. They look exactly like Stephen Gamel's artwork. Not like Brett Helquist's artwork. Brett Helquist, he did pretty well. It's just not the same. It's not the perfect amount of scare, for Scary Stories 3, More Tales to Chill Your Bones, I heard it was just, like for The Dream, I heard it was just a woman walking upstairs with a lantern. But what about the Pale Lady? The Pale Lady is a thing of nightmares. Here, I'm going to give you that one for a minute, actually. I'm going to show you the Pale Lady, actually. I mean, look at this. That's a thing of nightmares. I remember I was reading this book first and I saw that picture. It's like, oh, like I was kind of not so easy about it because it was so. Oh, yuck. Sorry, I spit on the computer. Uh, I was kind of scared of it. Like, oh, wow. Like, it was so creepy. And when I turned the page, I was like, oh, thank goodness. I couldn't look at it anymore. But overall, that's how scary it is. Like, Brett Helquist's artwork does not have the right amount of scare. But overall, I like the story. I like the monsters look exactly like in the books. I like that. Yeah, also, I like. I kind of like the concept that they crossed over some stories. Like they crossed over Mitai Dodie Walker, and they crossed over. Um, let's see, Mitai Dodie Walker and What Do You Come For? With a jangling man in the movie. They crossed those stories together because there was no jangling man in Mitai Dodie Walker in the book. It was a head, no body, no nothing. I like the actors. The actors are pretty cool. Guillermo del Toro, the acting was really good. Guillermo del Toro really outdid himself, and Guillermo del Toro, he's the kind of guy who knows what he wants, and he knows what needs to be here. Like, just about everything in this movie is practical. Yes, I've seen the special features. The monsters are practical. I mean, except for that. I mean, there are some CG moments, like a CGI spiders coming out of her face, or that one zombie was walking and it was missing a toe. Well, of course they put a green thing over that person's toe. Yeah, so CGI they can edit that out. But but just about, but like 90%. I want to say like 99.9 or something, 99.5, I should say, percent of the movie is practical. I should say. I think well, a lot of the movie is practical. I love that. It's practical. Like it's more real than CG because CGI a lot of times does not look good. I'm telling you that it does not look good. So yeah, that was really good. Guillermo del Toro really outdid himself with this movie. He really did. I give this movie. I love this movie so much, and but I give it like 4 or 4.5 probably out of 5. It was that good. Now, if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, give me a like, subscribe, check this movie out if you haven't already.